My dear students and friends, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Nadeem Academy. Dear friends, in our previous videos regarding the principles of commerce, we talked about the difference between the company and the industry. We also talked about what does it mean by trade and different types of the trade. So today we'll be talking regarding the business. What does it mean by business? First, we need to understand this. Remember one thing, business is an economic activity. Any sort of economic activity which is undertaken. For example, it can be any sort of buying and selling, manufacturing, or providing the services in order to earn profitability. That is considered as business. People do business or start their business in order to earn the profitability. For example, people go for fishing, for mining, for manufacturing of the products, for buying and selling, for wholesaling and retailing, etc. All these are considered as the business. Now, business is categorized into two different categories. Number one, industry, and number two, commerce. Industry is something where products are produced or manufactured or transformed. Industry has got three different categories. Number one, primary, secondary industry, and the tertiary. These are also called primary sector, secondary sector, and the tertiary sector. As the term primary indicates that it is the industry which provides the raw material or basic form of any good or service. For example, agriculture. Agriculture provides you the cotton, then in manufacturing you go and produce the cloths or manufacture the cloths. So agriculture is one of the examples of the primary industry. Fishing, mining, extractive industries like getting the raw material or the natural resources underneath the earth, extracting the resources. So all these are considered as primary industry. While we do have the secondary industry as well. Secondary industry is industry which gets or purchases the raw materials from primary industry and processes it. There is a process of input, process, and output in the secondary industries. This is the industry which converts the raw material into a finished product. I told you the example of cotton. So primary industry produces the cotton, secondary industry processes it and converts it into the best quality cloth. Then we have the tertiary industry. Tertiary industry is especially related to the service sector. It provides the service. And it is again a sort of business. For example, tourism. Switzerland's economy, 70% of the economy is based on the tourism. That is service sector. Then we have the second part of the business that is called commerce. Commerce is again categorized into two categories. Number one, trade. Number two, auxiliaries to the trade. Trade, we have talked in our previous videos regarding the trade. It means buying and selling something within the country or outside the country. If it is within the country, it is national. If it is outside the country, it is international. So we talked about that in detail, so we are not going to talk about that here. So the second part of the commerce is auxiliaries to the trade. Auxiliaries to the trade are those factors which are going to help you to make your trade possible, to make your business possible. For example, number one, transportation. But before that, I would say warehousing. For example, you produce something in your company, you need a certain place, a specific place where you go and store your products. So warehousing is one auxiliary to the trade. Number two, we have transportation. So you produce something in your factory and you are away from the market where you're gonna sell. So what will you do? You need the transportation. So transportation means getting things from point of production to point of consumption. So it is another auxiliary which is going to help you out to complete your business activity or economic activity. And third, we have insurance. Nowadays, insurance is again insurance has got very vital role in the businesses, because insurance is what? Insurance is something which minimizes your risk. You are going to insure your products, your company, your business. It means you are shifting your risk of the loss from yourself to the insurance company by paying nominal amount or a specific amount, whatever it is on the basis of contract. So insurance again is going to help you to keep or reduce the risk of the loss of your business. Then finally we have banking and finance. So banking and finance is quite essential, because if you are having import export, you are going to pay someone, you are going to get your income or your payments which are due to others. So what will you do? You need banking and finance. Finance is the lifeblood of the business. So finance is actually can be owner's equity, it can be capital, etc. While banking is the institution or is the sector which is going to help you to complete your economic activities, to carry on your business activities. So finally, look at the chart or the flow chart in which the complete business activities has been divided, like business divided into industry and commerce, then commerce is again divided into trade and auxiliaries to the trade, as we discussed earlier. So it is the final summarized version of a whole topic today we talked about. So my dear students and friends, I hope you understand this basic concept of the business and its categories. So like this video, share this video, give me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Also click the bell icon for upcoming videos. Thank you very much.